And turning now to some good news. As we reported to you last night, a missing Pima County Sheriff's K-9 called Daemen is now back home.
Right. So News 4 Tucson was curious to find out how exactly Daemen went missing to begin with and what his journey back home was actually like. We sent News 4 Tucson's Jafet Serrata to Pima County Sheriff's Department headquarters to meet with a Good Samaritan who helped make all this happen.
A Pima County Sheriff's Department K-9 is now back with his handler Thursday. The dog's journey back home all started with a man who was just driving back to his Airbnb at night.
May I get a hug?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos is meeting one of the two people who helped find and care for the department's missing K-9, Daemen. You can see Daemen is in good spirits, but his life was a bit rough when he went missing before 6 a.m. Wednesday.
Well, he stays at his home in a kennel.
And somehow Daemen got out of the kennel and the house.
And we're still looking at what happened, how it happened.
I'm standing on Drexel and Campbell Roads. Pima County deputies say at around 10:30 p.m. Tuesday, this is where a driver found Daemen. The K-9 was apparently in the middle of the road and 10 miles away from his handler's home.
He just found him out in the road, running around the road, and so he picked him up. He didn't want him to get hit.
That driver turned out to be Jennifer Bangs' husband.
Picked him up and brought him home because he couldn't read the collar because he thought it had a number on it, and it didn't.
While deputies searched for Daemen around his handler's home on the southeast side Wednesday, Daemen was in good company with Bangs' dog, who just happens to be the same breed as him. Bangs and her husband just went on with their day Wednesday, but knew at some point they needed to figure out who Daemen belonged to.
And we said, well, we'll go to PAC like later on this evening.
But before they could do that, they turned on their TV and saw the 6 o'clock news was reporting on a missing K-9 that responds to the name Daemen.
And we looked at the dog, and then we looked at each other again, and we were like, Daemen. And he was like, he perked up.
Despite Daemen making some great new friends, this pup still has a job to do. The Bangs knew where Daemen belongs.
Daemen has done an outstanding job in finding fentanyl. That's what he was trained to do. He's actually, I think, had 11 convictions from finding fentanyl. He is a lifesaver.
To thank Jennifer Bangs and her husband, Sheriff Nanos awarded them a commendation. Sheriff Nano says all their canines are chipped, but that in the future, the department will make sure to have all their dogs have some sort of a GPS collar so they can track them wherever they are. At the Pima County Sheriff's Department, Jafet Serrata, News 4 Tucson.
We love that story. Daemen is back home.